probably about a year back, it was a bit of a wild, wild west scenario. But I think the regulators are sort of stepping in to bring some semblance of normality, and I think that's definitely good for the industry in general, because everybody needs to work through some standards and rules, and I think that's what we are seeing now, at least over the last 1 year. That's coming from the regulator. So you will have less chaos and more order that's coming up in the next few years. We're talking about fintech nowadays, where tech is sort of relegated to the second part of the word. But I think what I'm seeing right now is banks and NBFCs are becoming more technology companies rather than lending institutions. And pretty soon we're going to call this TechFin, because tech is going to be upfront, taking the the hot seat, and I think the way that technology around financial services is evolving in India. India is sort of leapfrogged compared to some of the other more developed markets, because we never had any of those legacy systems. So I think there is definitely a geometric progression that we are going to see in terms of technology in financial services. I mean, we are always on the lookout for partners, not just for acquisition, but to even work along with. I think this space is evolving very fast, and disruptors are getting disrupted as well. So we are always we have our eyes and ears open to seeing what are good sort of business models that are evolving around this, and we are always open to partnering, and if it makes sense, merging or even acquiring institutions for it. If you're talking about fintech players, it's always important to sort of know what sort of scale they can achieve. And the unit economics is also very important, because sometimes you do get blindsided with the inability of some of these companies to scale and be profitable at the same time. So for us, that's very important, to have the ability to scale and have the unit economics which would finally bring money home. So I think those two things we keenly look at when we evaluate companies.